it's 9 p.m. in RTD. It's time to English New Edition for tonight headlines. So we have the National Education Media Actors of Municipality for the back to school. In Sudan, a political site destroyed by gold diggers. United States, Donald Trump officially invested by the Republican Party. Welcome to our newsroom. After the municipalities of Rastika and Bulaus, the week it is around the larger town of Balbala to host this Tuesday, August 25, 2020, the meeting of MENFOP actors of the Djiboutian schools as part of the preparation for the start of the school year scheduled for September 6, 2020. The Minister, His Excellency Mustapha Mahmoud, has brought together all the actors of the school in the municipality of Balbala. Indeed, this meeting, which took place within the complex of Ar-Rahma, has seen the participation of Mayor of City of Djibouti, the prefect of the city, the president of the municipality of Balbala, the presidents of civil society, representatives of the police and gendarmerie, representatives of parent association, and all the school in the municipality also taking part in this important meeting, where the neighborhood council, local elected officials and associations working in the field of education. The main objective of this meeting is to set up a new partnership between MENFOP and the actors of the school through multidimensional platforms active and conducive to dialogue and certain exchanges. It is in this sense that His Excellency the Minister, in his speech, clearly stated that the school is open to the community. He recalled that the involvement and participation is in the management and safeguarding of our most cherished assets, that is the school challenges us all. For his part, Ms. Fatma Osman, the mayor of the city of Djibouti, for her part, welcomed the initiative of MENFOP, what will have a considerable impact on the quality of teaching and learning. Therefore, the results of our students, she said that then she spoke of the strong link and partnership between MENFOP and his department. She reiterated her commitment to be with the strategic activity around the school. In this sense, that His Excellency the Minister Mustapha Mahmoud, in his speech, clearly stated that the school is open to the community. He recalled that the involvement and participation is in the management and safeguarding of our most cherished asset, that is the school challenges us all. Therefore, he urged all the actors of the school to take ownership of the school, to get involved in its operation and in the improvement of its environment, to question its performance in order to obtain satisfactory results for students and reassuring for parents. This is why he said we must act together for the welfare of our children by putting synergy our efforts. The prefect of the city of Djibouti, Mr. Osman Bly, congratulated this noble actions to unite around the school and did not fail to support and collaborate through public institutions. The advisor to the Djibouti Port and Free Zone Authority, Mohammed Adel Waberi, known as John, today led a delegation from the Puntland region to the port of DMP. This delegation was composed of, among other, the top management of the port of Gara'ad, traders and technical advisor. On arrival at the DMP, they were welcomed by the Director General of the Port of Djibouti, Mr. Jama Ibrahim Darar, and his close collaborator. This delegation had come to Djibouti to acquire information on the management of our port and free zone. Therefore, presentation is on the infrastructure projects, port system, DPCS, and DMP were made to them. Afterward, the guests came to the offices of the Djibouti Port Free Zone Authority to attend a presentation on the PDSA port, I recall that the member of the Puntland delegations are in Djibouti as part of an official working visit of a few days. This training will continue and the hosts will visit our port infrastructure, not the presence to the advisors of the president of Puntland, Ali Aware, the representative of the Puntland region in Djibouti, Said Mahdi Abdi, on the side of Djibouti Port and Prison Authority, the administrative director Mohammed Aden Sheikh, the director of the DPCS system Mohammed Warsama Muhammad Bouh, and the head of the department Mohammed Arif were present. The Djiboutian Federations of Table Tennis organized a closing ceremony of local referee training course intended for facilitator of various CDCs in the capital. 25 facilitators have benefit from this training led by Mr. Mohamed Suge, member of the Djiboutian Federations of Table Tennis, an international referee. The facilitators who participate have successfully passed their refereeing tests. The objective of this course is that the CDC is autonomous in the future and can organize competitions of ping pong. The certificate will be derived by the federation is in the presence of the Olympic Secretary and the CDC management. The training course take place in a fruitful atmosphere thanks to the director of the CDC of the neighborhood 3. As part of the Young Project Youth Training for Entrepreneurship Forge, the Djiboutian Agency for Social Development has closed the activities of making contact with the project Forges August 13, 2020 in the Arta, in the presence of the Deputy Prefect of Arta, Mr. Mohamed Fouzi, the Vice President of the Regional Council, Ms. Filsan Elmi. In the afternoon, a sensitization and exchange session was held at CDC of Arta with the youth and women's associations of the chief town of Arta Center for Leadership and Entrepreneurship. The objective of Forges is to train 3,000 young people and women in entrepreneurship and self-esteem. 1,500 young people and women will be financed and 500 small businesses created throughout the Republic of Djibouti through donations kept at 400,000 per group of 3 people. Under pouring rain, thunderstorms and distant thunderbolt die welcome as yesterday to the second times at summer camp. 1 week after the passage of the schools of the capital, it was the turn this time of those of the region and localities of the north, namely Tjura, Oboh, Randa, Adailu, and Boli, to take advantage of this enriching and unique experience, accompanied by the acting director of the regions of the Secretary of State for Youth, Yusuf Abdallah, by the head of the CDCs, Ahmed Ali, and several leaders of the various CDCs concerned. The schools will have to stay 3 days on the height of this beautiful locality, far from the urban pollution. They will have the opportunity to taste the charms of the countryside, to recharge their batteries in communion with nature. With cool nights in summers due to the altitude, the summer camp, an initiative that seemed to have fallen into the oblivion for several years, is gradually regained its former splendors thanks to the vision of the Secretary of State for Youth and Sport, His Excellency Hassan Mohammed Kamil, who has made the development and animations of youth his favorite area. Under the auspices of the Secretary of State for Youth and Sports, the Prefecture of Arta launched the 27th sessions of the Summer Soccer Tournament on Monday, August 24, 2020. The kickoff of this eternal summer competition was given by the Deputy Prefect Mohamed Fouzi Ahmed, with his side the Acting Secretary General Wahib Hamadou, accompanied a strong delegations of the Secretary of State for Youth and Sports, including the Director of Region, Omar Hassan, as well as Consular Salim Muhammad and Muhammad Farah. Also took part in this event colonel of the Rapid Actionist Regiment of Arta, Ibrahim Ali, the colonel of the military schools of Holhol, Muhammad Jama' Qayad, and many fans of football. This 27th sessions bring together 9 teams, including 4 clubs from the capital, 1 from the region of Ali Sabeh, 4 formation from the Artas region. In addition, this legendary summer soccer tournament is in line with the efforts of the Secretary of State for Youth and Sports, His Excellency Hassan Mohammed Kamil, to promote soccer in the regions. The opening match opposed Artas, defending champion, against the military of Holhol, a meeting that lived up to all expectations, where the public came in large number to appreciate the quality of games and the state of minds of the 22 players. Adan Mahmoud's family and Adawi's family are looking for their 2 daughters, Mariam Adan Mahmoud and Malika Adawi, who have been missing for 15 days, and whoever finds it is asked to contact the family's numbers at 77868873 or 77835795, and the last number is 77095245. For the international scene, in Sudan, archaeological sites destroyed by gold diggers in Sudan's ancient site are under attack by gold miners in the desert of Bayuda, 270 kilometers north of the capital Khartoum. Archaeologists were surprised to discover a huge notch dug by excavators. There remains almost nothing of this Meroitic site dating from 350 before Christ. We worked here for months. At times it was a calm and beautiful sight, never touched by anyone. But today, when I came here, I was shocked by its destruction, says archaeological Habib Idris Ahmed. About 100 sites have been destroyed and damaged by gold diggers. The preservation of heritage is not a priority for local officials. For Hatim Al-Nur, Director of Antiquities and Museums, it is a systematic looting. There are many attempts to attack archaeological sites, so this one is a coup of force, because these rare sites contain a lot of useful information for research on the history of Sudan. And to close up this session, Donald Trump officially invested by the Republican Party. Officially invested Mondays by the Republican Party for the presidential elections. Donald Trump, who will run for a second term on November 3, said he was confident in the victory over Joe Biden, despite a clear delete in the polls gathered in Charlotte, North Carolina. The 300 delegates of the Grand Old Party represent the 15 states of United States, unsurprisingly nominate the former businessmen as their candidates, in contrast to Joe Biden, whom he dubbed sleeping. Trump made the trip to Charlotte on the first days of the Republican convention. I felt compelled to come to North Carolina, he said. We did not out of respect for North Carolina, and I think you will remember that on November 3, he said, noting that his opponents had not traveled to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This Grand Old Party must, like its Democratic counterpart, which has just ended, will, except for these first days, be mostly virtual because of coronavirus. This is it for the news. Thanks for watching us and have a good evening.